Okay, good morning, everyone. We're now live on YouTube. So, Sayak, over to you.
Saviors, you gave me roots and wings. Saviors, open my eyes to things. Saviors, somewhere along the way, you taught me how to fly and how to stay. In a world outside so differently, saviors, you help me become more me.
Fly like an eagle, discover new skies. With wings we've been given to soar ever high. Over mountain and ocean beach, learning from what they teach, believing that we can reach way beyond.
Saviors, you gave me roots and wings. Saviors, open my eyes to things. Saviors, somewhere along the way, you taught me how to fly and how to stay. In a world outside so differently, saviors, you help me become more me.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I welcome you all to the annual College Day celebrations. Today we've all gathered here to mark this auspicious day, so let's start with a prayer. Now we'll be having a stuti by one of our SYBSC students, Anjali Warrior. Anjali would be making you all familiar with Todya Mangalam, which is an invocatory item performed in the beginning of any program to invoke the gods and seek their blessings for an auspicious start. Today's item consists of kirtis praising Lord Shri Ram, Lord Shri Krishna, which is composed by Shri Bhartadri Ramdas and Shri Vijay Gopal Swamigal. This performance has been choreographed by Guru Uveka Arvind. Over to Anjali.
जय जानकी रमण जय विभीषण शरण जय सरोरुह चरण जय दीन करुण जय जय जानकी रमण जय विभीषण शरण जय सरोरुहचरण जय दीन करुण जय माधव भवतुते जय गोपाल माधव गोपाल माधव भवतु ते जय गोपाल भवतु ते जय मंगलम् शुभम
Now we would like to proceed with our formal segment, where we will have the release of a special book written by our rector, Dr. Father Keith D'Souza, which would be followed by the release of our college journals, Explore, for the Science and the Arts edition, respectively. Now I would like to call upon our principal to say a few words about the book. Sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So very good morning to everyone who are present here in person as well as in virtual mode. We have a very happy and pleasant task on our hand today. We will be releasing the book, Jesuit Initiatives in Indian Higher Education, edited by Dr. Joan Dias, Father Savio Abreu, and our own Dr. Father Keith D'Souza. In addition to this, we would be also releasing our Explore, the Xavier's Research Journal in Humanities as well as in Science. It gives me immense pleasure to speak about the book which is being released today. This book, Jesuit Initiatives in Indian Higher Education, is a result of an international seminar organized to celebrate the sesquicentennial jubilee of St. Xavier's College, Mumbai in the year 2019-20. It was a joint collaboration between, the book is a joint collaboration between the Heras Institute of Indian History and Culture and Christian World Imprints. It is a collection of articles providing a panoramic perspective of the contribution of the Society of Jesuits in the field of higher education in India. This book has 16 chapters divided in 3 parts: general and historical themes of Jesuit higher education, post-restoration Jesuit initiatives in higher education, and recent developments in Jesuit higher education. The forewords are given by none other than our own provincial, Father Provincial Arun D'Souza. The introduction is provided by Dr. Joan Dias, Father Savio, and Father Keith D'Souza. There's a keynote address which was delivered in the conference is added here, which is impact making initiatives of Jesuits in higher education in India by Father Ignacy Muthu. Besides providing an overview of these interventions in higher education, there is also a critical assessment of the contribution of Jesuits in this field. It also speaks about the future goals and plans, keeping in mind what is desirable in terms of creating wholesome conditions for the integral transformation of all those who are engaged in the benefit from the Jesuit work in the field of higher education in India. It is a Jesuit tradition giving back to the society, part of its pedagogical DNA. This book highlights these characteristics. The Jesuit ideals of Magis, more or greater. The Jesuit education can never rest on its past laurels or past legacy. And therefore, the ideals of Magis stands out in Jesuit education. Academic excellence and professionalism are the traditional hallmark of the Jesuit education. All Xavierites, present and past, thousands of them over the period of time, like many others across India, are beneficiaries of this Jesuit education. I feel privileged and proud to be a part of this legacy for the last 40 years. What I am today is because of this holistic education I have received at St. Xavier's. I would like to congratulate to all the contributors and editors of this book for bringing out this book. I'm sure it will enlighten not just Indians who are the part of this Jesuit Ignatian pedagogy, but the entire world. On occasion of the feast of St. Ignatius of Loyola, it is an honor for all of us to get this new book today. Wish you a very happy feast today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we have a special message from our provincial father, Arun D'Souza, about the book.
Saint Ignatius entered the educational field because he perceived one important lack. Priests of that era were inadequately trained intellectually. So really he began education for the Jesuits themselves, and slowly others began to enter our colleges. Today in this era, there are many other lacks that we face. The most important one, firstly, is the lack of education for marginal populations, for poor populations. The second lack that we face is education in this post-truth generation, where governments seek to control education, and we need to have a population that is critically conscious, that is able to reflect back on what is truth. The third important challenge during this pandemic era is the idea of resilience. We are all cooped up in our little worlds, losing jobs, losing our mental stability, and resilience and mental health are important issues. And I hope the publication of this book will enable us to respond to these challenges as Jesuits and as collaborators in Jesuit schools and higher education institutes. I wish this book all the best. May it reach a large population of critical thinkers.
Father Keith, we would be obliged if you could lead us through your book. This session has been really very informative and enriching for all of us. Father.
Thank you. Actually, I am here at Andheri with the principal, and both of us have come to inaugurate a certain space which could be used by the college in the future. The Vice Chancellor, in fact, would be coming in about an hour's time. So we are here for this program. I'd like to wish all of you a happy feast, staff, students, and alumni as well. This year, I'm not sure whether you're aware, but we are celebrating something called the Ignatian Year. You know, on the 20th of May, 1521, St. Ignatius, when he was in the battle, he was wounded by a cannonball. So we call that the cannonball moment, because at that time he had to rest, to convalesce in his house for a long time, and he really had a lot of internal struggles, and that initiated his own process of discernment, and his whole life underwent a sea change, transformational moment. I hope and pray during this Ignatian year from May 20 this year till the feast this 31st July next year, that we also look into our own lives and see what are the areas at which our lives need transformation, and also our institution and the institutions we are associations, families that we are associated with need transformation. In my own article in this book, I've written an article on Jesuit vision, and I've titled it Integral Transformation. You know, we Jesuits would like to see each one of our students being transformed. personally transformed so that you can be agents of social transformation. There are two Latin expressions, cura personalis and cura socialis. Cura personalis is care for the person, personal accompaniment. It is very difficult, but we try to make sure that we are able to to create good conditions for our students to form themselves well, to become more confident, to become better team players, to become better leaders, to become better managers. And there are many activities in class, co-curricular, extracurricular activities, outreach programs. I think Jesuit education includes all of this. I really feel sorry that for almost 1.5 years, we are not able to come to campus and engage with one another. That is a tremendous loss, in my opinion, because a lot of these and extracurricular activities help in our own formation, staff formation, management formation, student formation. And the other is cura socialis, care for society. I would like each one of our students to make a difference in society. When you are lying on your deathbed, when you look back, ask yourself, and I suppose we have to give an account of our lives to the Lord, whom we all worship and call by different names. What have we done with our lives? Have we made the world a better place? However small a difference we make. I do believe that Jesuit education would be a failure if we do not achieve these two goals, personal transformation and in some sense, social transformation. I've invited Father Ignacy Muthu, is Jesuit, who is in St. Xavier's College in Tamil Nadu, Palayamkottai. He was the Vice Chancellor of 2 universities in Tamil Nadu, including Madras University. And he presented the keynote address in that seminar in 2019. Father Ignacy, will you please say a few words about the book and to inspire us on this feast day?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Father, and other fathers, as well as dear friends. I'm immensely happy to join all of you in this release function. And what I am wanting to say is nothing but reiterate what Father Arun and Father Keith have already said and what Mr. Principal has already explained. I want to congratulate the editors, Ms. Joan Dias, then Father Savio and Father Keith, for bringing out this beautiful collation of different titles presented by various authors and giving in a nutshell what the Jesuits have done in India with regard to higher education, from where they started, from where they have progressed, and now what more they can achieve according to the vision of St. Ignatius, always aim for the greater and more. And so once again, I congratulate the editors and also the contributors. For the young students, this will be an inspiration to think that this world can give us opportunities to move higher and higher, both spiritually as well as in the other side, in order to be of use to people. That is the most important element of our Jesuit education. Be always thinking of the other rather than self. And St. Ignatius is the best example for us and for all of us as a leader, as a visionary, as a motivator, as an energy giver, and as a miracle worker. In fact, he was an individual when he started his mission. But today, thousands and thousands of people have followed him, carrying on the great mission that he started. And through this mission, what we want to achieve is make people to serve God and people. So with these few words, I'm very happy to join in and congratulate once again the contributors and the editors and all those who took efforts to prepare this book. May God bless all of us. Thank you.
We are really grateful to you, Father, for those edifying words. Now I'd like to request our Principal and Provincial Father Arun D'Souza to release the book, which will be followed by the release of our college journals, Explore. Sir.
So we have with us here Father John Rose. He's the director of our engineering college in Mahim. So Provincial is not here right now. Father John Rose is taking his place. Father John Rose has hosted this event at Andheri. So Father John and Principal, please do the honors and release the book.
Congratulations to all.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Father John has also written an article on engineering institutes in the book.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Welcome. Excellent.
you, sir.
Congratulations to all.
Yeah, so now we have another task.
We are proud and happy to release our own Explore. It's a research journal from our very own
Yes.
college.
So we have two volumes. One is humanities and sciences. So I'll request Father Keith to release humanities and Father Rose the science volumes.
Congratulations to all those who've labored to produce articles which are featuring in both of these volumes. Hearty congratulations.
Explore. Explore.
Thank you, Father Rose.
Excellent. Congratulations to all the Parivar, Xavier Parivar.
One copy. Okay. Vice Chancellor, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Father. Now may I request our principal to present the college report.
So, my dear fellow Xavierites, hope you all are safe and doing well. It is our college day. Let me wish you a very happy St. Ignatius Feast. You should know that as much as you all miss the college, the campus, and we all the teachers miss you all. St. Xavier's College, ever since its establishment in the year 1869, has remained an iconic institution of higher education, playing its role in nation building. True to its vision and its key values, innovation, integration, and inclusion, the college always strived to inculcate these principles in our young students' mind. We are all going through an unprecedented time. All of us had to adapt to the new techniques of online teaching and learning pedagogy. And I'm happy to say that not only we managed to do this since June 2020, we have now successfully implemented most of the processes like admissions, teaching, evaluation, and result. The virtual platform has provided us an opportunity to connect to the rest of the world. And we have taken full advantage of this new techniques and have organized more than 50 webinars at national and international level during this lockdown period. I'm happy to inform you that the National Institutional Ranking Framework, the Government of India's ranking system, for the last 4 years in a row, has placed St. Xavier's College among the top 100 institutions of our country. And I wish to place on the record that St. Xavier's is the only arts, science, and commerce college from Mumbai to rank among the top 100 colleges. The Education World magazine has ranked us at the #1 position in the private autonomous college category in India for last 2 consecutive years. In the month of June 2020, Department of Biotechnology, DBT, New Delhi, has awarded us the prestigious Builder Grant of ₹3 crores for the research in the postgraduate departments. Our statistics department was awarded the star status under the DBT star status scheme. The Explore, Xavier's research journal in science and humanities and social sciences, were successfully published today just now, and I'm happy to inform everyone that it has been recognized by UGC and it is added in the UGC care list. Autonomy has given us ample opportunity to implement new courses. Even in pandemic, in the year 2021, we have introduced new online diploma in interreligious studies. Mathematics has introduced a skill-based online certificate course in basics of Python. Xavier's Institute of Communication, which is now an official unit of St. Xavier's College, has implemented diploma in event planning and experiential management. Department of Biotechnology introduced a postgraduate diploma in bioinformatics. Despite pandemic, international programs generated deep interest due to its online presence. We have recently signed the MOU with Emlyon Business School, France, for collaboration in Innovation Hub. There are 11 internationally reputed universities who had collaborations with us and have collaborations, some for short-term exchanges and some for long-term exchanges. 7 students availed of the opportunity to participate in long-term exchange programs. They went to the institutes like Comillas, Spain, Sciences Po, France, and so on. The Harvard College in Asia program, HCAP, was held online for the first time. The Collaborative Online International Learning, COIL, was held between the departments of English at Creighton University and St. Xavier's College. Over a decade-long online course comprising the following partners institutions, namely the University of Stuttgart, Germany, Stellenbosch University, South Africa, University Bergamo, and St. Xavier's College was held online. 5 students from each institutions participated in this online program, which was held from November 20 to March 2021. Placement Cell has been very active even this difficult times. They've performed very well in the year 2021. In spite of the difficulties of conducting placement in virtual mode, we have placed 121 students in various companies. Social involvement program is one of the hallmark of St. Xavier's College. Since 1996, it has been providing students with beyond the classroom and campus learning opportunities through the social involvement program, or popularly known as SIP. This program fundamentally aspires towards a holistic education by focusing on the creation of social awareness and sensitization, both among students and citizens at large, and the motivation of students to explore and engage with India's socio-economic realities so as to raise vital questions and make meaningful interventions. During the lockdown period 2021, with the help of donors, the SIP department provided assistance to the NGOs by distributing personal hygiene material, immunity boosters for men, women, and children, masks, hand sanitizers, sanitary napkins, energy booster drinks, stationery material to the school children, etc. Another distinctiveness of St. Xavier's College is our inclusive policy. Even in this online teaching and learning mode, our enabling committee successfully provided various accommodations to 106 students with special learning disability, including vision. TEDx St. Xavier's on 25th April 2021, our TEDx St. Xavier's Mumbai event took place on the online platform. The theme of this event was TEDx 21, the unheard, unknown, and unuttered. Besides academic activities, we nurture talents of our students with festivals like Mallar, Ulantus, Lingua, Sitare, and Amod that bring out their hidden talents. Except Amod by Marathi Vangmay Mandal, we were unable to conduct the rest of them in the last academic year. However, I'm happy to announce today that we will be having a shorter version online Mallar online on this August 29, 21. The press release will be given tomorrow. I must admit that in sports section, we were unable to perform during this pandemic, and the reasons are very obvious. On such a firm foundation, we look forward to marching through this difficult time we all are facing, with the confidence that even in this COVID-19 affected period, St. Xavier's is doing its bit to build a strong and vibrant nation with justice for all and the upliftment of marginalized, thus improving the quality of life for all in our plural inclusive society that thrives on democratic traditions. Follow the norms issued by the government, maintain social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands with soap regularly, and stay safe and keep others also safe. Happy feast once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you will be elated to know that the extracurricular committee has prepared a wonderful list of events to provide you an enriching experience by making the best use of this virtual stimulation and serve as a platform for cultural diversity. We are really apologetic in advance if we come across any technical glitches or face any connectivity issues. We will make it a point and see to it that we resolve the issue timely. Now we have a short movie prepared on St. Ignatius Loyola with a voiceover from Bhavika, who is a second-year BSc student. It will be a learning experience for all of us, and I hope we all gain something from it. Over to you, Bhavika.
Today, we celebrate the feast of St. Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Society of Jesus, or Jesuits, the Christian religious organization which led the foundation of St. Xavier's College in 1869. Let us now take a brief look at the life and work of St. Ignatius. St. Ignatius was born in 1491, one of the 13 children of the family of minor nobility in northern Spain. Trained in the courtly manner of the time of King Ferdinand, Ignatius dreamed of glories of knighthood and wore his sword and breastplate with pride. But in 1521, Ignatius was gravely wounded in a battle against the French. While recuperating, Ignatius experienced a conversion. During that time, he read several religious books, the only reading material readily available, which brought about a conversion which led to the foundation of the Jesuits. Ignatius began to pray. He fasted, did penance and works of charity, dedicated himself to God as he decided to study for the priesthood. He collected his insights, prayers, and suggestions in his book, The Spiritual Exercises, one of the world's most influential books on spirituality. St. Ignatius Loyola founded the Society of Jesus, or the Jesuits. Ignatius conceived the Jesuits as contemplatives in action, a cornerstone of Ignatian spirituality. In 1540, Pope Paul III approved the Institute of Society of Jesus. Saint Ignatius was elected as the General Superior and served in the post until his death in 1556 at the age of 65. On this feast day, we seek the blessings of the Almighty and pray that, like Saint Ignatius, we may refocus ourselves on the important things in life during these troublesome times and follow his footsteps to serve our communities to the best of our ability. Let us ask for this grace as we recite the prayer of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve, to give and not to count the cost, to fight and not to heed the wound, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and not to ask for reward, save that of knowing that I will do your will. Thank you. Now we have a video from Ike of Maharashtra in the form of a hymn in praise of Saint Ignatius.
Sieben flame to serve the Lord. Pass and rise, raise every legions, bright with shining helm and gleaming sword. Pass and rise, raise every legions, bright with shining helm and gleaming sword. Sing Messiah, it shall ride, darkness pass and day be born. So say God be in eagle's smitten, let him be reaped as a strip of corn. Let the shattered oak be riven, so shall dawn a glorious morn. See beneath Loyola's flag assembled, hearts aflame to serve the Lord. Pass and rise, brace every legions, bright with shining helm and gleaming sword. Pass and rise, brace every legions, bright with shining helm and gleaming sword.
I'm very happy to announce to everyone that we have finally selected our GenSec and treasurer, and our student council is in place. And as you all can see, that we have our ECC student team also with us. So I would like to introduce both the teams. So for student council, I'll start with the general secretary, Mr. Abin Benny. It was decided based on the votes which were conducted yesterday. Treasurer, Ms. Devina Gupta. Cultural Secretary, Mr. Devansh Tandon. SIP nominee, Ms. Shania Ferrao. Sports Rep, Mr. Lionel Presto. Lady Representative, Ms. Tanya Jimmy Manik Shah. Then there are class representatives. From SYBA, we have Ms. Gauravi Pradhan. From SYBSC, we have Ms. Kanenika Ghosh. From TYBA, we have Ms. Anvi Agarwal. From TYBSC, Ms. Devina Gupta. From BMS, we have Mr. Abin Benny. From BAMCJ, we have Ms. Anushka Yadav. From BSc IT, we have Ms. Crystal Diana Cartera. From Commerce, Evening College, we have Ms. Cheryl D'Souza. From MA, we have Ms. Sanyukta Gulaya. From MSc, we have Ms. Anupma Augustine. And we have some special student representatives, Ms. Ruta Shelke and Mr. Palar Sukhdev. So congratulations to our student council members, and I hope that you are going to lead us in achieving greater heights, which everyone wants to achieve by being in St. Xavier's College and which is expected from all of us. Now I shall introduce to all of you our ECC team. So I'll start with our cultural secretary, Mr. Devansh Tandon. He is comparing today's event. We have coordinator Learning for Life, Mr. Lakshya Dugar. We have admin coordinator Hridaya Shinde, who could not be present today due to her prior commitments. We have Mr. Andrew John D'Souza, who is assisting our admin coordinator. We have literary arts coordinator, Ms. Bhakti Chaudhary. Fine arts coordinator, Ms. Bhavika Chawla. We have Indian Performing Arts Coordinator, Ms. Surbhi Mishra, and we have Ms. Anjali Warrior, who did the stuti. She's our assistant IPA coordinator. We have our PR coordinator, public relations, that is Mr. Andrew D'Souza, and we have Ms. Meha Chauhan assisting Andrew in the PR department. I would like to inform all of you that though we have express team also, but the designations have not got finalized. So that is why I could not introduce them to you. I shall do it later on. Thank you, all of you, and congratulations to each one of you. Good day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, we have a performance by the students of the MVM. Here, we will have a short poem followed by a duet dance performance. Over to you, MVM.
नमस्कार. गवळण या विषयावर बोलण्याआधी मला आपल्यासाठी 4 ओळी सादर करायला आवडेल. दही दूध लोणी घेऊन जाती गवळणी बाजारी. वाट अडविती मित्रांसंगे निष्केल कृष्ण हरी. पाव्याच्या सुरावर गेल्या गोपिका हरपुन. पाव्याच्या सुरावर गेल्या गोपिका हरपुन. मथुराच काय गेल्या त्या आसमंत विसरून. गवळण हा साहित्य व लोककलेतील एक काव्य प्रकार आहे. कृष्णाच्या बालक्रीडा, कृष्ण व त्याच्या सवंगड्यांच्या खोड्यांनी त्रस्त झालेल्या गोकुळच्या गवळणी, त्यांच्या तक्रारीतही दिसणारे कृष्णाचे कौतुक आणि गवळणींना वेडावून टाकणारी कृष्णाची मुरली, या सर्वांचा भावोत्कट आविष्कार आपल्याला गवळणीत आढळतो. श्री ज्ञानदेवांपासून संत तुकाराम महाराजांपर्यंत अनेक संतांनी गवळणी लिहिल्या आहेत. चला तर मंडळी, आज आम्ही आपल्या समोर नटरंग या सुप्रसिद्ध मराठी चित्रपटातील कशी मी जाऊ मथुरेच्या बाजारी या गवळणीवर नृत्य आविष्कार सादर करणार आहोत.
दही दूध लोणी घागर भरून नेऊ कशी बाजारी. दही दूध लोणी घागर भरून नेऊ कशी बाजारी. बावरले मी सावरले का जाऊ कशी चोरून पाये. मथुरेच्या बाजारी कशी मी जाऊ. मथुरेच्या बाजारी कशी मी जाऊ. मथुरेच्या बाजारी. वाट अडवूनी हसतो गाली गोवेणू. ऐकून मोहित झाले भान हरपुनी रमते गोपिका श्याम रंगी धावून गेले. मन उलबी असा कान्हा सुलभी असा हा नटनागर गिरिधारी. ज्याच्या संग रंगले रास रंगले फिरतीची रीत न्यारी. कशी मी जाऊ मथुरेच्या बाजारी. कशी मी जाऊ मथुरेच्या बाजारी. कशी मी जाऊ मथुरेच्या बाजारी.
Thank you so much. Our next performer, Megh, will be playing some alaps in Rag Brindavani Sarang. It is perfectly suited for this time of the year and the Mumbai monsoons, as its soul lies in the rain. Over to you, Megh.
Thank you, Lakshya. As Lakshya said, I'll be playing Rag Brindavani Sarang. So please forgive me if I make any mistakes. So let's go. Is it audible properly? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, May, for that serene performance.
Thank you.
And Alaripu's literal meaning is to bloom, or a blooming flower. It is a traditional invocation piece, symbolizing the offerings of respect to God, the Guru, and the audience. Presenting Alaripu in Chatushram Jati Talam Adi, here is Surmi.
Ready? One more. Huh? 1, 2, 3, click. Hey, yeah. Hey, you. Tam. Hey, yeah. Hey, you. Dalam. Tam. Hey, Sit down. Get the duck say. Stop say. Stop say. Get the duck down. Sit down. Get the duck say. Stop say. Stop say. Get the duck down. Sit down. Get the say. Stop say. Get the duck down. Sit down. Get the say. Stop say. Get the duck down. Sit down. Say. Stop say. Get the duck down. Sit down. Say.
What a graceful performance. Up next, we
I think we have lost Lakshya. Yes, Lakshya. Yeah. I think we lost you. I couldn't
back?
hear anything. Yes, I think
all
so.
right. Thank you so much, Surbhi. I think even my internet couldn't handle that graceful performance by Surbhi. Up next, we have the WPA, where our TY student, Miss Megan D'Souza, will be performing the song Count on Me by Bruno Mars. Over to you, Megan.
Thank you. If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friend in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friend in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Megan, for that wonderful performance. So finally, something which we all have been waiting for. We have prepared a video for everyone which shows the things which we all love, things which we all miss, and the things which you can't wait to get back to. We hope you enjoy this video.
It will perhaps be an abomination if someone says that they don't miss college. How could it be? A rich heritage building standing strong for 150 years and still blooming in its full glory. The beautiful arches and the quadrangles, the breathtaking woods and the bustle of the canteen, the marvelous terrace and the mesmerizing chapel walls. All these things and so much more make us want to go back to college so badly. The freshers that have joined have no idea what it is to be in a space filled with so much of energy that it will nonchalantly force you to be active even when you're feeling lazy. Such is the energy of Xavier's. My heart also goes out to all the graduates who couldn't get a proper farewell from their alma mater. I know these are tough times, but we shall triumph over them and greet each other happily in college corridors in no time. So don't lose hope just yet. Now, enough talking. So many of you had tuned in for the program, and the committee hopes that you enjoyed your experience. But before we take your leave, let us have a few glimpses of our college and refresh our memories. And for those of you who don't have any memories yet, don't worry. Imagine yourself in this beautiful campus and make new ones. The first quadrangle. This beautiful space, which makes all our photos look so photogenic. The arches, the beautiful structures who have seen God knows how many yummy tiffin boxes. The garden, the open space which makes our hearts feel so serene. The canteen, the most bustling part of the college where you are sure to bump into a professor and end up having lunch with them. The woods, a space which is forever accessible if you want to eat, dance, pray, do anything that you want. The college hall, this prestigious stage which has seen innumerable eminent personalities and witnessed so many amazing performances. Reference library, the go-to place to complete your assignments. The lending library, an amazing space for all the book lovers and a haven for people to study in college. The gymkhana, the space where we run off to play carom or badminton. Basketball and the volleyball court, an open space where we can showcase the athlete in us and have tons of fun. I know you all are super anxious to get back in college, but let's just hang in there and hope that these troubled times pass soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhakti, for taking us back to the place that we love the most. Xavier's is not just a college, it's a way of life. It has been an honor and a privilege for me as a cultural secretary to express my gratitude to all the staff coordinators and the student coordinators who were involved in time and putting up a wonderful show. The extracurricular committee hopes to continue the tradition of an academically centered and intellectually enriching experience for all our students in view of the impeccable examples set by it over the past few years. We have been fortunate enough to revive all the activities of the ECC, and we hope to provide an amazing experience to everyone in the months to come. I would like to thank our principal and the other faculty members for taking our time and gracing the occasion with their presence. Thank you, everyone. Now I would like to request everyone to stand up for the national anthem. Our respected professor, Dr. Upadhyay sir, will lead us in singing. Sir.
Sir, you're muted.
देवांश आवाज आ रही है? हेलो
जी सर, आ रही है। जी।
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविण उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंग। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र।
Thank you so much, everyone, to be here. Our students, they have tried to perform their best, and they would like to always have your blessings. Thanks, each and everyone. I'm saying this on behalf of our cultural team, team of professors, as well as students. Devansh, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone, all the professors, everyone for joining, our principal, our fathers, all the student coordinators, all the performers, and I hope you all have a nice day.
We shall be ending this meeting now. Good day.